+4 Charisma here with another DIY project for you. Today, we're going to make a Flameskull Dice Tower. The stuff you're going to need is a bottle, a lighter, some kind of poster board. This one's leftover poster board from something. Gift wrap tissue paper, a scissors, some kind of tray thing, some kind of light. I have this ribbon. I might use it or might not. Not really sure yet. And yeah, the first thing that we're going to do is make this into some kind of dice tower thing. Yeah. I'm going to start by cutting it, I guess. So I'm just going to start by cutting the top off. Okay. Now, basically, you want the dice to roll down it, so you're going to create a series of slopes to get the dice to roll down it. Cut it all down. Okay. So we're going to cut that. And then invert this one. Okay. So now we have this going on. And we want one to come up above the other. I think maybe tape would be the best way to go about this, but I'm going to use glue because I have it here already. Okay, so then glue that on. There we go. And now I'm going to create, oh man, hot glue does not want to be the solution in this matter. I'm going to invert this way so that we have one going this way and one going this way. Alright, so we're going to use duct tape for this. This will be a lot easier. I feel like it will hold a lot better. Okay. So, hot glue fail, but that's okay. Because, okay, so we're cutting the bottom off. You want to keep this unit, though, going on. Okay. The first thing now that I want you to do is glue it back on, and this is upside down now. You want this to stay upside down. So, well, we're just going to tape it back on, actually. That's what we got so far. Now tape that into place. Now we're going to tape this on. Going to make a little bit of a curved gap here. And then I'm going to tape this onto here going this way. Okay, like so. I think the gap needs to be a little more curved. Now we have our basic shape. So we have a slope going this way and a slope going this way inside. So now what we're going to do is we're going to make our actual skeleton around it. Now to do that, I'm going to take this poster board, and right now it's just kind of white. This is where the lighter is going to come in. So for this, I'm going to actually try and use it to color it so that it looks like there's actual flames on it. Now this might take a while. Make sure not to catch your poster board on fire, by the way. So while we're doing this, you might have questions. What is a Flameskull? Well, a Flameskull is a tiny undead monster found on page 143 of the D&D Monster Manual, 5e. And a Flameskull is actually a dead wizard that is resurrected into a tiny undead skull. So after the ritual is complete, green flames erupt from the skull, and those green flames kind of wreath around the Flameskull forever after that. Now, the Flameskull is given a directive by whoever did the ritual and will follow that indefinitely. So that's probably good. I'm going to put this down now and kind of spread this around. Yeah. So now I'm going to try and shape this into a Flameskull. I'm not really sure what I'm doing. I've never made anything that's like a skull at all. But I'm just going to cut and we'll see what happens, right? Cut back this way. So hopefully you'll be able to figure this out too. And hopefully this doesn't just really suck. We're going to glue this on now. We're going to try glue again. Hopefully we don't have to just keep using duct tape for all of this. But we might. So don't be surprised. That's the start of this. I think maybe cut the sides so that it can teeth. Like a cut here and a cut here. We'll see. So we're gonna pull this down and I'm gonna kind of make this malleable by squeezing it. We'll see what happens. So I'm cutting the nose here. I have a line down the middle kind of as a guide for eyes, so I'm going to use that. It goes like right here. I don't know how well you can see it, but we're going to use that for the eye sockets. The DM, this will be really fun because I'll be able to sit there now and make maniacal laughing sounds. I'm going to cut some slits to my players, and that'll be great, I think. So I'm cutting some slits so that I can push this in, because skulls kind of have a sunken eye socket. So I'm trying to give this texture, but I'm not really sure how this will turn out. You're going to want these nice and big, because the Flameskull's attack is to shoot fiery beams from their eyes. So that's really fun. That's my favorite. Cut this so that it's malleable, because I want to be able to form it to my will. There we go. That's sure. Yeah. Okay. Now I'm going to put this on. Make sure that as you're creating this, you bend it to your will. That's what we got right now. It looks terrible. So I'm going to glue it right now, or tape it. Yeah, let's use some duct tape right now. Cut some of this side off here. Now I'm going to just kind of cut some of this to try and make it look a little better in some places. What I'm doing right now is I'm curling the teeth in a little bit instead of just having them be straight, because I think that will help the look in the end. Okay, so that's what we got right now. Kind of cool. Sometimes it happens that I do not do things the right way the first time. That's okay, because we're going to do this. Okay, so now I cut another piece of the bottle to slope the other direction so that it would roll better. Actually going to then add another slope coming this way to lead to the slope that I just made. So we'll do it like this. So for that, I'm going to cut more tabs, but these ones I'm going to bend backwards and then roll it up and place it here. And glue again. Okay, so that works. There, fixed it. This is what I was planning on doing all along. Ha ha. Yeah. Yeah, totally. All right, so that's what we got now. Wonderful. Excellent. That looks great. Okay, so I thought that the Flameskull looked pretty terrible with tissue paper. So instead, I came up with a different idea. I took all the tissue paper off after spending a while putting it on, and I found these sandwich bags that I got around Christmas time. They're red and green. I think you could use any kind of clear red or green tinted cellophane or plasticky stuff that would work pretty well for green flames and the red eyes. So I'm going to put this on instead because really the tissue paper wasn't working. It looked not like fire and more like some kind of, I don't know, party going on, which is fun, but we really wanted a green flames look. This box, I covered it in duct tape. It was just a shoebox lid basically, and then I covered it in duct tape. Also something I did in the previous video, but I'm going to cut that part out because it's not really that important. So just shoebox lid, black duct tape, any kind of tray thing will work. So unfortunately, tragedy struck and I ran out of glue sticks. Instead, I'm going to have to use this clear tape here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to try and form these as flames. I think maybe I'll do the eyes first because they'll be easier to do than the other stuff. Just going to poke it right through. It is bound to serve the instructions of whoever did the ritual on it. So, you know, if you are somebody interested in creating a Flameskull, then you can have your very own Flameskull. If it cannot fulfill the wishes that it was originally created for, then it becomes autonomous and then it will go follow its own directive instead of yours. Obviously, because you don't have a directive. Flameskulls only dimly recall their actual life. They're not actually, you know, able to, they're not all there. However, they can recount and talk about their old life sometimes. So it's possible that they do that, but it's not going to be any sort of, you're not going to be able to have a good conversation with it probably. Think about how creepy it would be if all of a sudden, as you were walking through a dungeon, you just heard like, and you look around and it's all dark, and then suddenly there's a glowing green light cascading across the walls, and you look around and it's from behind a corner. And you can't see where the light is coming from. Do you want to actually turn that corner and find out what it is? This maniacal laughter and this sickly cold green light that dapples the gray stone of the walls. What do you do? Do you run? Do you hide? Do you fight? That's the question. Or do you freeze out of fear and go insane yourself, driven mad by the laughter? Either way, you're bound to hear it that night in your sleep as you dream. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, man, this is harder than I thought it would be. So we're hopefully almost done here. So why did we just do red eyes? Well, the Flameskull's multi-attack is to shoot red fire beams from its eyes. So that's also a fun fact about it, what it does. Yeah. Now we're going to put on the green, and I think I want to try and use this Sharpie to draw sort of simulated fire. Not sure how well I'm going to do that, but, you know, we'll try. I'm just kind of spreading it right away before it dries with my finger. If you don't want to get Sharpie all over your fingers, well, you could spread it with something else, probably. If you are worried about getting Sharpie on your hands, well, I would just kind of suck it up and get over it, because, you know, sometimes you gotta get a little dirty in life. That's just how it is. I'm going to fold it over now, like so, and then add some tape, if I can. Oh, look, I already have a piece right here. Just kind of, for now, I'm going to fold it back and just put a little bit on, and then I'll fix it up and put more tape on later. So I'm just going to keep putting tape on until it looks fiery to me. Okay, so here's what we got right now. I think that we're about done with the flames. He's pretty nice and flaming green flamester. Now I'm going to cover that like this. Stick him on here like that. And then I have these lights right here too that I'm going to try and tape around. And of course, you're going to need to come up with a good name for your Flameskull. I would suggest something like Siegfried or Schweitzer, Mozart. Something that will really give that happy vibe that you'd expect from a laughing, maniacal Flameskull. Alright, so there's this. So there's two different tests that we're going to want to do with this. The first one, and you can tape it onto this base if you want, just make sure that you're able to turn it on. So the first one is a dice rolling test. My dice. So, yeah, seems good to me. Now, the second test that we're going to do is we're going to take it into a dark room and turn it on. So, be right back. Alright, so here we are in the dark. Let's test out our Flameskull. Oh, it looks pretty scary like that, actually. Oh, okay, so this is what it's like with just the one light in it at the base right here. And now let's turn on the backlights. I did tweak them a little bit because they were really bright and I thought it was actually way too bright for this. So hopefully with the tweaking it works out. So that's that. I think that this looks pretty cool. And hopefully you do too. Was a fun dice tower to make.
Maniacal laughter. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, please subscribe to my channel for more absolutely amazing DIYs, or learning how to fold origami minis with my series Origaminis with +4 Charisma. Maybe give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Drop a comment if you have any future suggestions or even requests for future DIYs. So I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time.